Hi students, today we are starting our last few topics of the chapter. After this our portion is going to complete according to deducted syllabus. Now species area relationship. Alexander von Humboldt, a German naturalist and geographer, observed that within a region species richness increases with increasing explored area but up to a limit. In fact, the relation between species richness and area for a wide variety of taxa like angiosperm, plants, birds, bats, freshwater fishes, etc. turn out to be a rectangular hyperbola. This is hyperbola. Now, this graph is plotted between species richness and area. This is log scale and this is hyperbola. Log s is equal to log c plus z log a, and this is s is equal to c a z. Now we will study what is all this. On a logarithm scale, the relationship is straight given in the following equation. Log s is equal to log c plus z log a, where s is equal to species richness, a is equal to area, c is equal to y-intercept, z is equal to slope of the line, that is regression coefficient. The value of z lies in the range of 0.1 to 0.2 regardless of taxonomic group of the region. If we analyze the species area relationship among very large areas like the entire continents, the slope of the line will be much steeper, that is values in the range of 0.6 to 1.2. For example, for fruit-eating birds and mammals in the tropical regions of the different continent, the slope is found to be 1.15. Now, importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. According to ecologists, communities with more species tend to be more stable than those with the less species. Attributes of a stable community are: it should not show too much variation in productivity from year to year. It must be either resistant to occasional disturbances, which are natural or man-made. It must be resistant to invasion by alien species. Invasion means interruption. Alien species means outer species. It is not clear how species richness contributes to the well-being of an ecosystem, but it is enough to realize that rich biodiversity is not only essential for ecosystem but imperative for the survival of the human race on the planet. Paul Ehrlich, through his Rivet-Popper hypothesis, tried to explain the importance of biodiversity for the survival of species. The hypothesis assumes the ecosystem to be an airplane and species to be the rivet joining all parts together. Now, urbanization and industrialization. The colonization of tropical Pacific islands by humans have led to the extinction of more than 2000 species of native birds. The IUCN Red List 2004 documents the extinction of 784 species, including 338 vertebrates, 359 invertebrates and 87 plants in last 500 years. Some latest example of recent extinction are dodo from Mauritius, quagga from Africa, thylacine from Australia, Steelers sea cow from Russia, and 3 species, that is Bali, Javan and Caspian of the tiger. The last 20 years alone have witnessed the disappearance of 27 species. Presently, 12% of bird species, 23% of mammal species, 32% of amphibian and 31% of gymnosperm species in the world are facing the threat of extinction. Careful analysis of records shows the amphibian appear to be more vulnerable to extinct. The grim scenario of extinction is the fact that more than 15,500 species worldwide are facing the threat of extinction. Now, result of loss of diversity in a region: decline in plant production, lowered resistance to environmental perturbations such as drought, increased variability in certain ecosystem processes such as plant biodiversity or productivity, water use, pest and disease cycle. Now, causes of biodiversity loss. There are many causes. Habitat loss and fragmentation. The main cause of extinction of species is the destruction of their habitats, such as tropical rainforest once covering more than 14% of the land surface now cover only 6% of the land area. Amazon rainforest, which are known as the lungs of the planet, is being cut and cleared for the cultivation of soybean and for conservation of grassland for raising beef cattle. When large habitats are broken up into small fragments due to various human activities, mammals and birds requiring large territories and certain animals with migratory habits are badly affected, leading to their population decline. The degradation of many habitats by pollution also threatens the survival of many species. Many have extincted in last 500 years. Overexploitation of natural resources by human result in degradation and extinction of resources. For example, Steelers sea cow, passenger pigeon and many marine fishes have extincted in last 500 years. Now, alien species invasion. When alien species are introduced unintentionally or deliberately, some become invasive and cause harmful impact, resulting in the extinction of the indigenous species. Example, Nile perch, a large predator fish, when introduced in Lake Victoria from East Africa, causes the extinction of an ecological unique species of cichlid fish in the lake. Invasive weed species like Parthenium, that is carrot grass, lantana and Ecornia, that is water hyacinth, causes environmental damage and pose threat to native species. The recent example is of African catfish, that is Clarius garipinus, introduced for aquaculture purpose, is posing a threat to indigenous catfish of Indian rivers. Now, last topic, coextinction. When a species become extinct, the plant and animals species associated within it in an ordinary obligatory manner also become extinct. For example, if the host species become extinct, all those parasites exclusively found on it will also become extinct. In plant pollination, mutualism, extinction of one result in the extinction of the other. This is known as the coextinction. So today whatever I have taught you, I am sending you its PDF. Thank you.